This is me. Nice to meet y'all. Alright boys, this is it. This is the face behind the videos. This is the ugly motherfucker. Alright, on a real though, let's get into what we're here for. I've been getting quite a few comments asking about what do I use to record, how do I record, what do I use to render, you know, what's my quality settings, what's this, what's that. I just want to get into it all with you guys real quick and pretty much, you know, tell you my secrets. But thing is, this is going to give you pretty much near lossless quality without the lossless file sizes, and pretty much it speaks for itself. If you guys want that proof, go watch my other videos. Speaking of those videos, man, I just want to give you guys so much appreciation from me because you guys have been dropping the love. You know, we have a video over 180,000 views. We got one that's on the way to 100,000. And then we had another one that just blew up from like 300 views to over 1,000 in one day. I've been gaining subs, you know, at a slow rate, but it's well more than enough for me to be happy with. I've been gaining subs pretty much daily now. I couldn't be any happier. Like I really couldn't be. You know, you guys have kind of sparked a new motivation in me to, I guess, start something new. You know, I recently quit my job, so I pretty much have all the time on my hands right now because I'm going to be going back to school. You know, if I could kind of make something out of YouTube and Twitch, which you should go follow me on, then why not? You know, just why not? Let's get into what you guys are here for. Is this right here, these settings. Let's get into them real quick. So general stream, we ain't even going to worry about that. That's pretty much up to you guys. Whatever you want to set it as, you do that. Of course, your stream, that's where you stream into. But let's just get into those settings real quick too. Your audio track, that's going to be where all your audio is going. I have mine set to 6 because I have every single one of my audio tracks going to number 6, and I split them all because I have GoXLR Mini, so I'm able to do that. Encoder, the NVIDIA 𝐸𝐂𝐄𝐄𝐄𝐄, the new version. If you have problems with it, just go back to the regular, but if you don't, just go with the new. Main thing here is going to be your rate control, CBR. Set that to 6K. If you have really good internet, like 1 gig internet plus, then you can go with 10K. But after Twitch, YouTube, or pretty much any streaming platform, anything past 6K after their compression and encoding and stuff, there's no difference. So I just leave it at 6K and we call it that. Copy down the rest of the settings. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. I don't even know what they do except this preset. I leave it at quality again. After Twitch, YouTube, Mixer, rest in peace, Facebook, whatever you're streaming to, after it does its encoding and everything else, you're gonna start to lose a little bit of quality. So having it at quality or max quality, there's no difference. So just leave it at quality. Simple as that. Again, the rest of the settings down here, I'm not even gonna pretend I know what they do because I just don't. Let's get into the main thing here, the recording tab. This is what you guys are here for. First and foremost, make sure your output up top is set to advanced. Mine is grayed out because I'm recording, so I can't do anything with it. Recording path, this is going to be where you set your videos to, where they get recorded to. So I have a dedicated SSD just for this, a 1 terabyte SSD, and it works out just fine for me. The generate file name without space, again, that's up to you whether you want to tick it or not. I leave it checked because why not? Recording format, MP4. The only downside with MP4 is if your OBS crashes, your video can, not always will, but 99% can corrupt. So there's actually another one called FLV, I believe, on here, or FVL, whatever it is. If OBS was to crash, you can actually salvage, you know, whatever you were recording before. But with MP4, 99% of the time, once you crash, you're corrupted. But I've never had a problem with it, so MP4 it is. Audio track, I have all 6. Again, I have a GoXLR Mini, so I can separate every single video track, and then I have them all going to number 6. I just leave number 6 in case, you know, there's music and Discord and everything going on, and I can actually utilize all 6 tracks in one go, so I just make editing a little easier on myself. Encoder, again, NVIDIA, the 𝐸𝐂𝐄𝐄𝐄𝐄. new. If you can't handle this, just set it to the regular. Be sure this is not set to your CPU though, because you will notice a lot of frame dips. If you're recording in 60 frames per second, you're gonna notice a lot, 45, 50s, and it's gonna be a rough time. Make sure you have it set to the NVENC H.264, because this will utilize your GPU. Rescale output, if you change this, you're weird, just don't. Custom mixer settings, no clue what this does. I've tried to look it up, and it's nothing that pertains to me. Something like this would be maybe if you're recording an actual lossless, or if you have a low-end PC. Rate control, so this is what's different from YouTuber to YouTuber, from video to video. I have mine set to CQP. Throat was hurting. I have CQP, like I just said. It's constant quantizer, and then the P I'm gonna assume is picture. It's something like that. It's some weird name. All I know is that this is what gives me the near lossless quality. A lot of people seem confused on the numbers here. They think the lower the number, the worse your quality, and the higher the number, the better it is. Not true. It's actually reversed. So the lower the number, the better the quality, but the larger your file sizes. And when I say large, I do mean large. So 14 and 15 seems to be the happy medium of lossless quality with decent file sizes. And for example, I can do maybe a 15-20 minute video, like in Genshin or Call of Duty or Valorant, and maybe average about 10 to 15 gigs tops. I've never really recorded anything past that. But again, CQP 14, that is going to be your lossless quality, but you do have to keep in mind you are going to have larger file sizes. A good rule of thumb, for pretty much any game you play, just think of it as about a gig per minute. Keyframe interval, I put that at 2. Your preset, max quality. Of course, you guys are here trying to figure out how to get the max quality. So of course, you need to put that setting on. If you don't put that, just click off. Profile, I have that set to high. Look ahead, I have that checked off. Cycle visual tuning turned on. GPU and max B frames 0 and 2. And that's pretty much it with this. The audio, change all that to 320, which allows 320 now. And then plus once you record and get the editing, you'll have that leeway of 320. Then when you render, you can bring it down to 192, or leave it at 320 if you want to. It's up to you there. Next thing we're going to worry about here is our video. Audio, again, that's up to you. Set it to whatever your default system is. Mine's 48 kilohertz, so that's what I have. Stereo. And I would personally recommend disabling all of these except your microphone and setting it to what that is. Reason for that is so I have filter set on my microphone and it'll carry across every single scene. So I don't have 2 scenes with different filters. It carries the same no matter what. Next, in video, your base canvas resolution. I record in 1080p. I have a 1080p monitor, but my videos are 4K. How? FFmpeg. I upscale my videos. I'll post that in the description below. It's literally just a copy paste. You do it as a .bat file. So you start it as a .txt, paste it in there, save as, just name it whatever. I think I have it like upscale or 4K.bat. Whenever you click it, it's going to look for an input of whatever you have it set to, and it'll do its magic, upscale it to whatever you set it to, which recommended 4K. Of course, it'll give you an output of whatever you name it in 4K. That's simple. It's actually a lot more behind it, but once you have it set and done, you're done. But your base canvas resolution, set that to whatever you have. Mine's 1080p, so 1080p. Output scaled resolution. If you need to downscale, then do so. If you don't, leave it at what it is. Your downscale filter, I put this at LOSSLESS, sharpening, scaling, 36 samples. And then your FPS value, you'll have a drop down here on the left side of common FPS values. Set that and put it to 60. If you don't need 60 and you get by with 30, if you're gonna do a talking headshot or something, then set it to 30. But nowadays the norm is 60, so 60 it is. Advanced process priority, we put that to normal. Our renderer 3D11, color format NV12, color space 709. If you have sRGB, set it to sRGB. Color range, this one, that's kind of preference. I set mine to partial, and the reason I set that as to partial is to give you guys the experience of what I'm looking at. If I set it to full, then you're gonna notice, you know, a lot deeper colors, kind of get that cinematic kind of feel. If that's something you like and something you want to portray to your viewers, then set it to full. But if you want that, you know, what I see is what you see and what you see is what I see, then partial. And that's pretty much it for the OBS part. I mean, that's all it takes. As far as your editing suite and, you know, what you use to render, that part is up to you. I use Sony Vegas 16. I have my settings there. If you guys want that, let me know down below. I'll definitely get that going. But the FFmpeg, this is exactly what I'm talking about here. So this is already a 4K video. But let's just rename it real quick. All it is a bat file, like I said. So this is the original text. So all it's doing is looking in whatever folder, you know, you have this in. I have mine set to the wrong one, but it is correct. I'm pretty sure in this one. No, it's not. Whatever though. Still works. Don't know how, but it works. And again, FFmpeg, all it's doing is taking an input of whatever the file is going to be named to. So whatever you render it to, make sure you name it to this, or name it afterwards to convert.mp4, just like that. So the way you see it here is the exact way it needs to be. And then it's going to upscale it to a scale of, in my case, 4K. So 3840 by 2160. If you want 1440p, then you can put that to whatever 1440p is. It's going to do all of its other magic here. Whatever it does was what it does. And then it'll have it as an output of x.mp4. So in my case, we'll look at my actual file here. So it takes a input of convert.mp4 and then it outputs it to video 4K YouTube. I can change this to quite literally whatever I want. So whatever I want .mp4, and then same thing here with your convert. It'll look for whatever name .mp4. That's what it's looking for. Work to magic, and then it'll save it to whatever I want .mp4. So to show that, I will save, and let's just run it. So what it's doing, it's taking this again, this convert.mp4, and we'll just pretend in this sense, because I didn't actually render anything out in 1080p, but essentially this frame width and frame height would be 1920 by 1080 by 59.94. And again, we got the whatever I want .mp4. And if we take a look at it, this is literally what just came out. 3840, 2160, 59.94. So then what I could do is actually delete the main video and upload that to YouTube, and you're done. But that's it out of me, guys. Those are the settings that you need for OBS and FFmpeg. Again, whatever editing suite you use is up to you, and those render settings again are up to you. But again, I want to thank you guys for all the recent support, man. You guys are absolutely killing it. You guys are crazy. Again, it's giving me the motivation that I needed to just do something, man. Like, I've been pretty bored, so I literally just got lucky, and I'm taking it to the moon. But that's it from me, guys. If you guys got any questions, drop them down below. I will try and answer every single one of them that I can. If you guys got lost anywhere, if there's anything not working for you, let me know. I will try and help you guys to the absolute best of my ability. If this helped you, help me. Drop me a like, subscribe. It helps me out, gives me more motivation. Plus, it throws me out in the algorithm too. Check out the description as well. I've got, you know, some new social media links, a new Twitter for the YouTube, plus Twitch. You can catch me there sometimes. I stream here and there. Come say what's up. Come roast me. Come say my team comp is trash. Whatever you want to do, I don't care. I'm just happy to be here. That's it out of me, guys. I'm done talking. My throat hurts. This is literally my third time recording this. I'm gone. Peace out. I'll see you guys in the next one.